Never knew a moment could feel so right, could slow down time like this. Everything.
Who is this therapist you going to go see? Because right now you acting like Ayana fixed my life.
His name is Kirkland Banks, and I will text you his number.
Janika, your father, my sperm donor, kicked me out of the house when I was 15 years old because he caught me in a room with Frankie. Had it not been for me moving in with you, I would have been homeless. And then, 5 years ago when Mama died, he blamed me for her dying of cancer. Not the cancer, he blamed me.
What's up, everyone? My name is Rico Cassadine, and I am one of the first male plus-size actors to have a serious love scene and nude scene within a web series.
You close? Oh, yeah.
The character that I play in the Mister is Jussie. As we all know, he's a fun, outgoing, lovable, direct, in-your-face type of person who doesn't see his size or see his weight as an issue when it comes to him living his life. And I feel like that's a great representation of what we need right now, especially with me journeying through my life being plus size. I needed more role models like that in my life.
Hey, what you doing?
Nothing, man. Just sitting here lost and confused.
Child, I asked what you were doing. I didn't ask what you do on the regular.
Man, shut up. But no, Mom and Nikki just called and told me something about Hayden, and...
Nope. No, ma'am. We not got to do this. You know your baby daddy don't want me to know nothing about y'all relationship.
What gravitates me to Jussie is his fearlessness. He does not care. He does not let anyone hold him back. He doesn't let anything hold him back. He's very upfront and he knows what he wants and he goes for what he wants out of life. And he doesn't let anyone get in his way and stop it. That's what I love about playing that character. It's so much of him that I need in my life. And it's fun to actually come on set and just let go of fears and just be free to just create art. In this community, everything is based off of looks. And I come from the era of no fats, no films. And it was very traumatizing growing up because I felt like I had to look a certain way. And even in media, it was shown that it was okay to be a plus size woman, but you never celebrated the plus size men. It was always shown that you had to have abs or you have to be slender or swimmer's built or tennis built to actually succeed in the media arts field. And for me to play a character that embraces his body and embraces his shape and isn't forgiving of who he is as a person, it's very impactful because at this stage in this time, we need more characters that represent that and show that it's okay to be who you are and embrace what you are as a person and not feel like you have to look like the standard of what a person thinks is beautiful. Rihanna just had her Fenty fashion show, and she spotlighted plus size male models. And that's the first ever time you've ever seen a plus size male model be represented in a fashion show. So I feel like in the heterosexual world, it's more accepting by women to embrace plus size males. But when you look at the LGBT community, we're men, we're ran off of vision, and we've been taught that having a six pack or being slender is the standard of beauty. So I feel like it's a little different when it comes to the heterosexual world and the homosexual world because I feel women are more embracive when it comes to taking someone for who they are compared to how a male views what beauty is. Yeah. It was very, very difficult. I can honestly say I was very nervous. I was kind of scared, but I wanted to push the boundaries of what it was to be a plus size actor. And I knew that if I could find it within myself to show me as who I am in my nakedness, that I could probably make someone else feel comfortable with who they are and to see that I can do it just like anyone else can. And if he could, I could do it. I could be an actor. I could be a model. And I feel like, yeah, it was very nerve-wracking, very scary, but I felt like it had to be done. The one thing I can say about the beautifully written Mr. is it comes from a perspective of everyone is different. No one is the same. Everyone has a story and they have the right to tell their story how it's supposed to be told. Each character on the Mr. represents something so different within our community. You have the opportunity to see who you are in some of these characters. We all have a friend like Jussie that's overbearing, loud, but always means good at the end of the day and wants the best for his friends. Everyone has a friend like Hayden, sensible, grounded. He comes from love, but he comes from a very tough love where it's very blunt. He's not gonna coddle you, he's not gonna hold your hand. He's gonna tell it how it is. Everyone has a friend like Avery, misunderstood, lives by his own rules, does what he wants, and doesn't want to be grounded by what society says is right. And we all have our friends like Ryan. We all have inner demons that we have to face. And I feel like each character in the season 2 faces what we all see on an everyday basis, which is the problems that we don't get to face in real life and we don't handle, that we push over. But I feel like in season 2, you really get to see who those characters are as human and how they deal with everyday, day-to-day problems. My name is Rico Cassadine, and my message to you is to see a person for who they are. Try your best to look deep and love who a person is for what they stand for and what they believe in, not what you just see on the outside, because you can never judge a book by its cover.
You make me so bold.